My name is Jan Murray, and I'm from Atlanta.
Okay.
I'm Elise Farnham, and I'm from Grantville,
Georgia,
just
Georgia.
south of Atlanta.
Okay.
And I'm Liz Harris from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
You know what I just came to my mind? Is there life at 50?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely,
yes.
absolutely,
Great.
best,
Really?
best.
Tell
Yes.
me this. Are you retired or are you still working?
Want me to start? Well, I'm older than these guys. I'm in my early 70s,
Congratulations.
and I've retired, and I can tell you, if you think 50 is great, wait till you hit 70. It's wonderful.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
I just, well, I'm in my 60s, and I do still work, but I work for myself.
Are you working kind of your passion now, or are you working
Yes.
to eat?
Well, kind of both, but it is something I really love to
Tell me
do.
what you do.
I do professional speaking.
Really?
Professional development and continuing education programs for insurance professionals primarily, but also other professionals.
Is that something that you carved up yourself, or was that what you were doing for the last 20, 30 years?
No, my background is insurance, and I did a lot of speaking at conventions and those sorts of things as a pro bono on behalf of my employers. So when I decided to go out on my own, I had people hire me to come speak and do the
Tell
same
me
thing.
what that feels like. What does that feel like?
Well, the first few years were really scary because I had always worked for big corporations, and my speaking had always been free. So people called me and said, "Oh, I have a great gig for you," and then I'd have to say, "But you have to pay me now," and they were like, "Well, we don't really have a budget." And I said, "Well, I can't speak because I'd be the only person in the room working and not getting paid."
Sounds like you feel very empowered.
I do. I really love it.
I think she's a great example of something that Tyler Perry said this morning about investing in yourself,
Because I believe you have to invest in yourself.
Yes.
You know, if nobody else will give you a chance, if nobody else will give you a shot, you have everything you need inside of you already to make it happen.
She was riffed from a company that she worked with. She took her 401k and set up her firm, so she is truly a great example of
Congratulations.
investing in yourself.
That is exactly what he said today.
Yeah.
It is exactly what I said. And it's wonderful. I mean, I love it. I have a great time.
You've been married, or you've had marriages, or you're married, and you've raised children, and maybe even grandchildren. Do you feel like it's about you yet? Is it about you yet? Is it time to be about you?
I've learned long ago. I was married very young for 25 years and ended up divorced. I had two sons who were 18 and above at the time I divorced. One of the things that I've always done is to kind of look at what's going on, what you can change, what you can't change. I've always kind of had that philosophy. So after the divorce, in particular for the first year, I spent a lot of time getting to know myself again. So for a number of years, it's been about me, because I feel like if I take care of me, then I can take care of everything else.
Exactly.
So yeah, I've been married 3 times. And,
You're going to keep doing it till you get it right.
I keep cycling through. You know, sooner or later one will stick. I actually, my 2 dogs just died this year, and I've had them both 17 years. So I had a longer relationship with my dogs than all 3 husbands combined. So
I'd
That
rather
should
have
tell-
a dog on 4 legs than on 2.
you got it.
Good point. Well, I was married for 38 years and then divorced. And again, as Jan said, I was married very young also. But the last few years has been about me. What I wanted to do, and I was ripped from a company, and that was kind of devastating at the time. And I thought,
To say the
no,
least.
Oh yeah.
I can't let this get me down. I will not let it get me down. And looking back, it was probably the best thing that ever happened
Yeah.
to me. But
So
you
this
don't
isn't
see
like
it
the
at
rest
time.
of your life, it's the best of your life.
The best.
Yes.
And then what now?
Right. We can do
Yeah.
and go,
Exactly.
do things we want to, spend time with good friends.
My name is Alma Nolly,
And from
Houston, Texas.
And I'm Brenda Winters from Houston, Texas.
Alma and Brenda, let me ask you this. Is there life at 50?
Yes,
it
much
is.
like 50.
Tell me about
It's great.
it. Is it?
Yeah,
Are you retired or you still working?
retired.
If you could work your passion right now, what would you do?
Volunteer.
Volunteer. Tell me why.
I like helping people.
You like helping people. What about you, Brenda? Are you working?
No, I'm part-time working. I have retired a couple of years ago, but it was a desire to go back and a need too. And with both of those combined, I went in an area that I just knew I was directed to go there.
By faith or what?
By faith.
By faith. Tell me about the area. Where'd you go?
School nursing.
So you went to a school of nursing long after you had after you had retired. So you're kind of following your passions more than doing things because I got to raise my kids, I got to take care of my husband, I got to take care of my brother and sister or my mama and my dad. It really can be about you now?
Yes.
Yeah, you try to make it be about you.
All right.
Even though you still have other parts of your life that you have to bring with you. You know, when you have other family members that have always looked up to you, so you just continue that. But you know that's your assignment. But this gives you an opportunity to still work on you. And that's the great part about it.
I can be that, but so I can do what I want to do.
That sounds very empowering. It sounds like you're living life on your terms.
On my team.